Hello everyone, welcome to Toyeen Talks. Mama and Sister Johnny wọ́n jáde láti wá sọ ìpè nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí àwọn kan tí ọkọ ẹ̀ kó tó ń dé arrest wọn tó ń arrest gbogbo wọn wípé kí ló dé tó ṣe wàdífà fún nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí Muhbad tí wọ́n arrest gbogbo àwọn tó kù tó ń arrest àwọn kan tí wọ́n arrest àwọn kan. Anyway, ẹ jẹ́ ká jọ gbọ́ Sister Adunni Ade. Thank you for watching. Till I'll see you in my next video. Stay safe, stay blessed. I love you. Bye.
And the man has been arrested. Now, my question, why I tag you to Muhbad? For some of you that has been insulting us from asking the right questions, Lori Oro Muhbad, we keep complaining that Nigeria is not good. We keep complaining that the law is not working well. And when something happens and we are asking that things should be done the right way, without fear, without favor, because somebody that you call as your role model is involved, somebody that has been of questionable character, somebody that has been meddling with politicians, pimping for them, tó ń fún wọn ní girlfriend, tó ń pimp obìnrin fún wọn, tóun náà ń bá wọn ṣe, because she's involved. And of course, most of these our leaders, the kind of life they live, you will not be surprised that she has their secrets in their hands. And all she needs to do is to tell them to do things the way she wants. And they don't have any choice. Leaders that meddle with questionable character. Leaders that meddle with people of questionable character. Of course, we have to dance to the tune of those people. To the people of questionable character, they will be the one to dictate for them. They will be the one to tell them what to do. We saw it play out in the case of Baba Jesha. We saw it play out in the case of Kemi Olunloyo. Now we are seeing it again play out. Now, I wonder why the people that shouted justice for Muhbad and were shielding a certain people in the case of Muhbad and saying that the people present the day Muhbad by should be walking around freely. They should be walking around freely, going around freely. And they are saying they cannot arrest or question them. I wonder why the same people have called for the arrest of a man whose wife was said to have by herself. They said they meant her hanging on the ceiling. And the man has been arrested. Why? Because he's the closest to the deceased. And on another angle, somebody that is closest to the deceased, that saw everything, that was a party to everything, is walking around freely, being treated like a king, like a queen, being treated. In fact, we even saw them on the day of hearing with police van, police escorts, police van. She was even giving first class or whatever I would call it treatment to go to the station. And we say everything is fine. And you say Nigeria will be better. You want Nigeria to be good. Feki Nigeria da. Wallahi. Shere yin te wà nílùú yẹn lanu mi ṣe jù. Wallahi, yin lo lanu mi ṣe jù. Because the day it will come knocking at your door, the day this injustice will come knocking at your door because you don't have bottom power, because you don't have bottom power to mingle with the powers that be, the politicians, the people at the top, the people who call the shots. The day it will come knocking at your door, that day you will know the truth. That day you will face the reality that the law that works for the poor is not applicable to the rich. That day you will know that we are in a country. Yeah, Nigeria, that country is a country where somebody can just be calling the shots and be telling people who are in power what to do, and they have to dance to her tune. Why? Because she has their secrets in their hand. Wọ́n bí wọ́n ré. Come on, dá lóhùn. Ẹ gbàgbé gbogbo drama tó ń ṣe ní few days ago, 2 days ago or so. Tó ń sọ wípé Nigeria, I am sorry for you. I am shaking nìkan. Drama ni gbogbo yẹn o. Tẹ́ bá ń gbọ́, it is a super story. Ó ní gbogbo nǹkan tẹ́ rí yẹn. We are telling you that in a country where things work, in a country where things are put in the right perspective, when something like that happens, everyone present, number one, on the day that the guy buy, the food that he ate, the water he drank, the people he mingled with, the people that were present 48 hours to that time will be questioned. What happened? They went to carry somebody that was not there 72 hours before the day. They went to go and arrest that one. And the person that was there with him, was there, is still walking around freely. Not only that, police came with a different narrative. She came with a different narrative. Everything was not the same thing. And you say everything is okay. And you want Nigeria to be good. Now, is it because she's a lady that it's a woman's world? No, women are weak. They are weak vessel. She is mourning. She is in pain. Blah, 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 blah. They can't treat her anyhow. She has to be treated with a special hand. Now, why are they arresting this man that met the wife by himself? Why are they arresting him? Because what makes it different? Why can't they investigate first before this man is arrested? Because, oh, he's a man. Oh, he's a man. Okay. When somebody is a man, men are to be treated anyhow. Men do not have voice. Men should be punished without giving fair hearing. While women, because she's a woman, should be shielded, should be protected, should be pampered. The same way that lady that buy the TV boss was even made to go and do beauty competition in the jail, and they presented that to us as the most beautiful queen inside jail, and she was looking so robust and pretty. Nigeria. And you want that country to be good. Fẹ́ kí ìlú yẹn dá. Walai. The day you go chop breakfast for that country or any members of your family, if you are not a rich person, or if somebody more influential uses power or uses their voice to suppress justice for you, that day, maybe you go wake up, you go begin talk, say make them begin do the right thing in that country. In a country where a crime scene is left open to everybody to stay inside, and you say Nigeria is okay. Anyway, I don't have your time in that place. Walai. I have told you like 3-4 weeks ago, I said there's nothing called justice in Muhbad's case. If you still believe in justice in Muhbad's case, then maybe you should wake up from your dream. Not because they are not supposed to, but because of people involved. And because of the people they are raised up, they call to meddle into it and confuse everybody. So that some people can walk away scot-free. So that some people that are supposed to be questioned will not be asked the right question. Some of you are saying they are still going through Corona inquest. Is after that Corona inquest there will be real trial. I agree, there will be Corona inquest before the real trial. And we are still looking at how it will be done. Especially seeing that some people are being treated specially and the people that are not involved directly are, they've been under lock since how many weeks now? Going to 4 or 5 weeks now, or 6 or so. And we are looking for justice. Now, that man that has been arrested, that is how to do it. I am not saying they should release the man. That man that is arrested, that was arrested, the husband of the mommy calm down victim, I mean, deceased. What is this girl person called? The woman is said to have just to have some children. In fact, she has a nursing baby. She has a child that is just 1 year old, and they said they met her. And yesterday or two, yesterday, when I heard the news and I saw the news going around, I said my question I asked was that, how did they get to know that Ipai herself? That why do we just take something and say they buy somebody? I mean, somebody buy themselves without due diligence of investigating the case and asking questions. You cannot just say somebody buy themselves without enough evidence to say they buy themselves. What if somebody makes it look like they buy themselves? What if somebody was involved? So I am happy they did this one the right way. Okay? Unlike a Muhbad case, where they came up with a story for us that Muhbad fought somebody. At a point, they said Muhbad, so they used juju on him. At a point, they said Muhbad, that Muhbad was box blow Prado Jeep. And that one cut in hand, break in hand. And he was bleeding profusely, according to the police. And the wife said the injury wasn't much. Now only rub, then take rub the thing safe. So we don't know where Olopa see blood. We don't know where Pikin, wife, say no be big deal. But Olopa say na because serious wound. At a point they say na ear infection. At a point they say na fight. At a point, different story. Everything no just add up. And the person we know they there is walking around, is being locked up while the person involved. So problem with gbogbo wọn nìyẹn. Okay? Like I said, I don't believe in any of this justice anymore until I see real justice. But as it is, and we can see that somebody can just stand up and scatter case in Nigeria. Somebody can just stand up and say, now as I want something, they have to do it. Like I faulted them during the Baba Jesha case. I said Baba Jesha might have done something bad, but have they really investigated properly? Or because some people just came up and said Baba Jesha must go to jail. Have they investigated the age of the girl? Have they investigated a lot of things? Have they questioned a lot of things? And also, the person that used small pikin, a minor, to set a trap. Why didn't she cry out when that incident first happened? I faulted a lot of things in that Baba Jesha's case, not because I supported Baba Jesha, because I know where things are working the right way. They don't just do jungle justice, carry out kangaroo courts, trial, and throw somebody in jail because some set of people have been eating and fucking politician and pimping girls from them, and can just stand up and say, this is how something must be done, and it has to be done that way, and nobody can question whatever she says. And Nigeria, and you are saying that country will be good. You believe the way things are being done, where just one person will just stand up and dictate a case presumed, alleged to be homicide. And after everything, despite all the lies they told, imagine if Sam Larry was in Nigeria, and no, Naira Marley, I mean to say especially, Naira Marley especially. As for Sam Larry, I'm not talking about Sam Larry because of some of the things they are saying, you know. And but for Naira Marley, they tried to rope. At the end of the day, we saw that Naira Marley was not even around. Not only that, Naira Marley and the person that they brought up had something cause to settle with each other. And because of that, they wanted to rope Naira Marley. And you say we should not talk. Anyway, me, I'm not talking. But I'm just saying, from the little I've said, the case of this man that has been arrested and being detained by the police, and the case of Wunmi and Muhbad, can you tell me why the law that is being applied to this man is not being applied to Wunmi and everybody present inside Muhbad's house the day he died? Can you tell me why? Everyone present the day Muhbad died, that were inside the house, the people in the bus, every one of them, why they are walking out around freely, why this man was arrested for almost a similar case. This one was said to have died herself. Muhbad's case is still not clear. And yes, people that are in the house that were with him and everything, they are walking around freely. And it's just a question. And maybe you should start asking yourself too, why Naira Marley was involved, was asked, was roped into the case. You will say voice notes, videos. And why do it? Because of that video that we saw, and we saw voice notes, where in that voice notes, if you go and look at the video, I just saw the video again tonight. I was thinking of reposting, but I don't want them to report my page again. They've been reporting my page these past few days. So I don't want to post anything that is about them. I can do my videos. In that video, if you look at it very well, Wunmi has a wound, a big plaster on her hand. There are a lot of questions to ask. So it shows that these people have been violent. Wunmi and Muhbad, they've been violent couple. So a lot has been going on between them. And yet, the kind of treatment they are giving Wunmi is not allowing people to ask the real question. And okay, the coroner inquest are doing their job now. But look at the way she confused them during the trial, the coroner inquest. Look at all the stories she brought up. Look at all the super story. What is not necessary and relevant to the case that she was saying in that case. Look at how they've shielded her. Look at how even our police have left them in that house. What is it called? Crime environment. The same house where Muhbad died. Look at how they left the house for them to clean up. In a normal setting, that house is supposed to be sealed up until further notice. And police will be doing their investigation. It will be regarded as a crime scene. Or they will say everybody should get away from that place until they come. There was a place, they said the father, Muhbad's father and Muhbad's mommy's sister or somebody, crime scene, yes, said they found a cloth with blood. We don't know how true that is. You know, and I faulted those people. They should have taken that cloth or snap it. But if Nigeria were to be what it is, they are not supposed to remain in that house for now. But they are still in that house, sleeping and waking at a place that's supposed to be regarded as a crime scene. We are asking questions, but I want you to compare and contrast. Why that one is being arrested? Is it because he's a man? Is it because he's a nobody? Is it because he doesn't have a voice? Or they have done what they are supposed to do? They have done what they are supposed to do. But in Wunmi's case, power pass power. Connection pass connection. We have seen that some people can just stand up and dictate to the powers that be and dictate to the law how they should do a crime case. We are seeing it. You are following paparazzi or nonsense they are doing on social media because somebody that does not even know you, somebody that has been of a questionable character, somebody that has been accused of a lot of things in that country can just come up and say, this is how it has to be. All because she has meddled with the powers that be in that country. And yet, you are not seeing anything wrong in it. It's so sad and so shameful of us. Being intelligent, being educated, or so many of us, especially we women, so sentimental because we are women. She's a woman, right? Woman supporting women, not woman supporting the right thing, not woman standing up for the truth. And you want to complain that Nigeria is not good, right? No. If you are woman supporting woman, not woman supporting truth, you will witness. I don't want to swear for anybody, but maybe if you pass through injustice in that country, you will know it is better for us to stand up for the truth, no matter who is involved. No matter who is involved, let's stand up for the truth, that the truth should prevail without anybody manipulating the law, without anybody interfering in the law, without anybody speaking for the law. Let the law go as it's supposed to go. The same way, that is exactly what they have done concerning this mommy calm down case. They said the husband was not around. He was at work. He was the one that went to call police. Say, police, come and see what I see. And police said, because you are the husband. Because you are the husband, you are the nearest person to see to her, you are the closest person, you are going to be under arrest. Come and tell us. Waiting make her by herself. The man is in detention now. Where are you guys to go and say they should release him? They should release the man because he is mourning. They should release the man. Go and scream. They should release the man. The way you have said Wunmi is mourning. Wunmi is in pains. Wunmi is crying. Go and tell Edo State Police. It's still Nigeria Police. Go and tell them to release the man too. Because he is mourning. Because he just lost the mother of his children. Not even one child. About 3 children. And they even have a baby too. Go and say they should release the man too. They should not focus on him. They should focus on somebody else. Because he was not around. The same way you have said they should have pity on Wunmi. You know, I'm balancing it now. No, they've detained him. If his statement ile. This is it. Taiwo. The guy has left a statement. They have asked him question, but they say they will detain him until further notice. God bless you. He's a nursing father too. The last baby is just 1 year old. They have little baby. They are nursing a baby. So, kò yẹ kán detain yẹ. Kó lọ tọ́jú àwọn ọmọ tí ẹ̀ náà kó fi parí investigation. Is it because he's a man? Wọ́n ti release the video ẹ̀, òun lélẹ̀. Ó ti lọ bọ́ ọlọ́pàá, ọlọ́pàá ti detain ẹ̀. Video yẹn dà. I just played it. I didn't finish playing it, but this is it. Video yẹn dà no. Umbo. Police report. Police. Okay. I play the video now. Ó ti sá lọ ní ṣé torí mo ti click on it. Ọlọ́pàá ti sọ̀rọ̀, wọ́n ti mú dá, wọ́n ti mú sílẹ̀ ṣá. Wọ́n ti mú sílẹ̀. Wọ́n ti detain ẹ̀. Wọ́n sọ wípé ó mourn. They are not saying the man is mourning. They are not saying they have a little baby. They are not saying he has 1-year-old baby. They are doing it the right way by detaining the man, right? So why should Wunmi be walking around freely? Why should people, those boys that were in the bus, the day, those people that announced Muhbad, that announced his spy, why are they walking around freely? Who are the people behind Muhbad's case that they are twisting everything and turning us to fools, like people who no get brain, making us be like person where we say we no live for another country, they see as things they work. And the real culprits, they were present. They were around till the last day. till the last minute, till the last second. They even announced him when he has not been confirmed medically. They are walking around freely. And Prime Boy, that was not there 72 hours to his spy, is being held down. Is it that Prime Boy will not come and tell us what has been going on between Muhbad and the wife? Is it because of that? I'm trying to look for that man's there. I saw it, but you can Google it. I saw the police report. I was trying to play it now. I can't find it again. Maybe because I've clicked on it already. So you can watch it later. I'm just asking question, no, that one person can just stand up and turn every case, and turn a whole case, an alleged homicide case, and turn it around the way she wants it. Just because she has close ally with all these politicians, all these people. Yeah, she has been pimping girls for them. She has been part of their customer and all that. And you are clapping. Big shame on any one of you clapping for the way this case is going. Big shame on any one of you who is clapping the way this case is going. Especially people who live abroad. Especially if you live abroad and you say this case is going the way it's supposed to go. Then we should question you. We should ask you to go and help talk to the Edo state government to release that man, because that man is nursing a baby. That man is a widower. That man just lost his wife. He's not supposed to be in detention. It's the same thing. What is good for the geese is good for the gander. Almost the same case. Almost the same case. Right? And you say you want Nigeria to be good. Nigeria is good. Shebi the law for the poor is different. Law for a man is different. The law for a woman is different. Right? Congratulations. Continue to shout justice. Anyway, you are not even the one shouting justice most. It is we who are neutral on this case that are shouting the justice. You know you are not shouting justice. You are only twisting the brains of the brainless in Nigeria. Home and abroad. You know you are not shouting justice. And that is why you will do one year write-up. Be writing what does not even balance with what you initially told us. And people are not questioning it. And they are clapping hands. What you told us from onset, what to make us believe, what you have been picturing, everything you have been saying, even what police said on this case is not the same thing. Where did the police see their own story? Where did Nigerian police, where did they get their own story from? Why is their story different from what this lover said? Prime Boy, even the woman, the wife, the widow. Why is it different? Where did the Olopa get their own story from? In this kind of case, the closest person they should do close marking for, that even the phone she's using, they will have they will have tapped her phone, be listening to all her conversation. They will have tapped her phone, be listening, monitoring her conversation with people, all those kind of things. It's so sad that we don't have investigative journalists in that country that are supposed to do this job and bring it to the limelight. You can't do that in this kind of country. This country where we dey. No matter how they try to cover it. Go and look at the case of Jeffrey Epstein. You go bow. They didn't spare anybody in that. It was the journalist that brought the truth out on that case. Despite the fact that presidents were involved. Presidents of this country, the rich people in this country, even King Charles, Queen of England, their family were involved in that case. It was investigative journalists that brought all the secrets out. In Nigeria, you cover everything. It's so sad that in that country, we don't even have investigative journalists that should be throwing out despite the fact that they can have blogs to expose people. Bó ṣe ń ṣe kéèsì lẹ ṣe ń ṣe yẹn. Bó ṣe ń ṣe nìyẹn. Bó ṣe ń ṣe kéèsì nìyẹn. Tó jẹ́ pé àwọn tó ń ṣe nǹkan, they were present. I still wonder why those boys in that bus, those boys in that bus, why they are not part of the people that are arrested. I'm still wondering. I'm still wondering why, how those boys could carry a corpse on their leg as a young people to announce to the world. I'm still wondering. And yet they are walking around freely. I'm still wondering why a part to the extent that a lawyer that is supposed to be for the family is now for a section of the family, leaving another section. Now, is it about justice? Where is that justice for Muhbad in that case? When it's now like more divided, that a certain lawyer that is supposed to be for that case is now for a part of the family. Please, we need you to use the same energy that you are using on this case for that man they just arrested. We need you to use the same energy for that man that is just arrested for the wife that died inside the house. The man say he no even there around. The man say he no know when it happened. He just come, see the woman hang himself. They have done the right thing. I keep saying that is what you are supposed to do. Say come. They will drill him and drill him and drill him. In the process, if he has a hand in it, he will confess. He will give them leading answer to the questions they will ask to know whether he's culpable or not. But instead, the person where they closest to your own to this boy Muhbad, because na know wetin na dey cook, wetin na one chop, wetin na cook, wetin na package, na come out. The same person wey talk say one of the people Muhbad mentioned in his letter to the police, one of the king the Muhbad mentioned, the boy they work for the king, where he mentioned. This same lady, where you they call in a kashivist, in a yevist. She says she knows them very well, that they all know themselves. Oh, if somebody can say people where they call, they then go consider criminal, say she know this, they know themselves because then they work out together, do things together. She say Amorawa, Lakbaja Amorawa, Emalowa, Amorawa. She herself said it. Because that person bring out a disclaimer up to the day, they don't come out for the case. If not here, they will still investigate that person. They will look at that person. They will look at their connection. They will look at whatever they have together. I bet make una go rest. I dey go sleep. Make una help us use the same energy for this man. Where's the justice in Nigeria? Which way, Nigeria? Which way? Where are we going? The day we will start waking up to know that anybody that eats and dine and drink with the powers that be in that country, they are not justice for you. They either bring them up to cover up for something, they bring them up to confuse us, they bring them up to divide us, they bring them up to turn things around, they bring them up so that the real victim can walk around. They bring them up so you will not know the deeper things involved in a case. Nobody will be able to search it out.